Why is it that some of us know our calling at 9 years old, while others spend a lifetime searching, wondering if God forgot them? Why do we take the things we have and love for granted until life tests us so deeply by taking it away, and then we beg and do anything to get it back? Why does my purpose scream so loud while yours only whispers? Why do our dreams feel like blessings on some days and like a curse on others? In today's vlog, I am taking you behind my life as an artist, behind the Dubai glamour, behind the stage lights, the sacrifice, the fire, the childhood I lost, the voice I lost, and the promise that kept me alive. Because something happened on stage this week, and it reminded me exactly why I cannot run away from my purpose and why you shouldn't run from yours. I am Annella, an independent artist, singer, and songwriter with millions of streams on Spotify and YouTube. I split my life between Dubai and Denmark, balancing music, family, and femininity. Welcome to my world, where we level up, where we set high standards for ourselves first, and then for everything and everyone around us. On this channel, we are healing in heels, embracing softness, power, and purpose all at once. Becoming her takes more than beauty. I speak to the woman who wants it all: softness, success, love, elegance, and peace. I share real-life moments and honest, deep, raw reflections. A mix of lifestyle, self-development, self-love, healing, luxury, and soft feminine energy. Welcome to this girly and glamorous community, my love. Hey babe, welcome to another vlog. I am so excited to see you guys, and today we are in Dubai and so many exciting things are happening this week, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. And guys, I know that I have been promising to give you a wedding series, and I will. I am literally working so much on it. It takes so long time, also because I really want it to be perfect. And I really want to have this like my visual diary for in 20, 30, 50 years. So I literally can look back at this beautiful wedding series that I'm creating for you guys and for myself and my husband. So I really want it to be perfect. So it will definitely come in a second. I of course will keep my word. So today we are in Dubai, in my home, in my walk-in closet, and I am so super excited. I met some amazing next level musicians, a guy called Dante, AJ, and David, and they perform in something called Q's Bar in Versace Hotel here in Dubai, which is a very nice place for live music and stuff. And today I will go and practice with them because Saturday I will have my first Dubai concert, which I am so crazy nervous about and also excited about because I really wanted to be playing. And I have just been vlogging and putting so much music out online, but I haven't been playing that much. So now is the time. So I'm so excited for my first concert here in Dubai in Versace Hotel in Q's Lounge Bar. Today I am meeting with the boys and I will try to film a little bit for you guys, but we'll be rehearsing, and I'm so blessed that they literally want to play my original songs, which is the dream, you know, because I'm an artist, a songwriter, a performer, and I have been investing so many years in creating my own music. So I love to play covers, but in the end of the day I want to play my own songs. So they literally love my music and they say, let's play your songs. So I'm so excited. So I will be performing with Perfume, which is one of my original songs that I wrote many years ago. And then of course Superman, which I wrote for my husband. I'm so excited to play this one. And then Married Man, which is also one of my old songs. So yeah, that is the set list. And of course, I will be performing 2 covers. My favorite song of all time, Toxic with Britney Spears, and Umbrella with Rihanna. And I actually, if you haven't heard it before, here is my take of Umbrella. I did also a long time ago a cover of it. So yeah, guys, it's very, very exciting. And my husband is so cute. He invited me out for dinner, and we will have a date night tonight. So I will pick him up after and then go to something called Sacfrifice, which is a very nice place here in Dubai. And I have seen so many pictures of their bathroom, which is stunning. So I'm definitely going to take you with me. So yeah, come with me. Let's start a wonderful, crazy week with live shows, with a lot of fun, just Dubai live. So welcome. Let's do this. Babe, look at this. I just literally need to show you this. I bought this vintage watch from myself. It is a watch I wanted for such a long time, and I love all the vintage details. So it is from me to me, because I sold my apartment and I felt like I deserve it. What do you think, guys? Do you like it? Oh, I love it so much. It's so pretty. Yay! Today, I want to dive into a topic I find really fascinating. What is a purpose, and how do you find yours? How do I know what I was actually put on earth to do? Because having a calling in life is real. Some of us feel it from when we were kids, and then some of us only feel it after pain, and some are still searching, and that is okay. I want to tell you my story first, because mine started very early. I was 9 years old when I knew. I wrote my first song at 9, and at that age, I didn't know anything about the music industry, about streaming and contracts. I just knew I want to sing and I want to write songs. I had this burning desire inside me, like a fire. And even in seasons where the fire was very, very low, there were still glowing pieces inside. It never died. I couldn't leave it alone. I could not ignore it. And then life tested me. I lost my voice for 2 years because of overuse and overloading my vocals. And those 2 years were some of the darkest in my life. I went into a deep, dark depression because I realized if I don't have music and I don't have my voice, what do I have? I am music. And that experience showed me so clearly, this isn't something I just do. This is who I am. I am music. That's one of the first truths about purpose. Sometimes you only understand how deep it is when life tries to take it away. And there was also another thing for me. 2 weeks before my father died, when I was only 14 years old, my dad made me promise him that I would never stop singing. So because of that promise, I had already been chasing music for many, many years before all this. But after I lost my voice, his words resonated deeper than ever. I simply couldn't stop hearing the promise that I made. And even though I was in such a deep depression and had no life left in me anymore, in that time I finally understood my dad. He had a purpose too, but he gave it up to be a father and to protect and provide for us and take care of his family. And he became very, very, very unhappy. He had to choose, and I know he would have been here today if he had both. That's why he always insisted that I should never give up. It was very, very important for him to teach me that. He really always believed in me. He told me that I was lucky, that I had a gift. He told me to believe because after he saw me on stage at only 14 years old singing my own original songs for 2,000 people, he had no doubt. He took my hands, looked me in the eyes and said, "Promise me that you will never doubt yourself ever and you will do this." And I said to myself, Annella, if you are so lucky enough to have a calling that is so loud, you cannot find peace until you live it. For many years, I felt like my music was more of a curse than a blessing, because especially in the music industry, there are no guarantees. There is no formula, no checklist, no path you can follow that guarantees you an outcome or simply just a living. You can spend your entire life writing, releasing, investing your whole savings, doing everything right, and still it may never truly take off. There is no guarantee and no end result. It's more like a lottery ticket. You never know. Here I am, babe. Just changed to an evening dress because I'm going out with my husband. And the practice with the boys was amazing. And they actually introduced me to in-ears monitors, which I've heard about for many, many years. People telling me I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to buy them. But you know, every time I was performing in a club or an event that didn't need it, you know, this kind of in-ear. And anyway, long story short, I definitely need them because my voice is in so much pain. I can literally not even talk right now, so I don't know how I'm gonna manage. But because I was screaming, I could literally not hear myself. And but it was amazing. The guys are so sweet and they are so professional, and this makes me just, you know, chill. But I'm a little bit nervous though, because every time I have to play my own songs, you know, my babies, I'm always nervous because I have put so much into these songs, you know, writing it, producing it, and, you know, it's my baby. So I'm always, you know, afraid that people won't like it or whatever, you know. That's how it is when you're an artist and when you write your songs. But anyway, guys, here I am. Let me show you the dress. So for many years, I felt very unlucky because I simply couldn't understand why couldn't I just choose something that promised me a clear ending or a guaranteed result, because I know I will work hard for it. You might still need a side job just to cover your bills and your rent. And let's say, even if you finally become successful, for most artists, sadly, the career is short. If you are so extraordinarily lucky, you get 10 years where you are relevant. But most of the time, it is truly a very, very tough industry. But it is also incredibly rewarding and magical. And that's why we simply cannot stop creating. Hearing other people love and resonate with something you made, that is what makes everything worth it, especially for me. And that is why I keep fighting for it. I also started to see it differently now as well. So instead of focusing on the end result, I focus on everything I already have built. All the thousands of people who listen to my music every single month and even every day. And the million of people who listen to my songs every year. Because honestly, babe, when have you made it? Only the person who carries the dream know the answer. From the age of 9 until now, I have done something every single day in the name of music. I sacrificed my childhood, all my beautiful teenage years, my social life till this day, today, right now, because I am still building a brand, a name, a music world, a lifestyle for myself. I cannot give up when I came this far. And that is why I wanted to make this video, because I know some of you feel something similar, and some of you are like, I don't have it. Did God forget me? He didn't, babe. You either have a very, very loud calling or a quiet calling, but you have one. And babe, purpose doesn't have to be a star or to be famous. Your purpose doesn't have to look like mine or somebody else's, your friends, your mothers, your fathers. Your purpose is yours. Your purpose can be becoming a businesswoman, a beautiful, caring mother, a healer, a teacher, a chef, a social worker, a nurse, a football player, or a singer like me. One purpose is not more important than another. And before we get started with the 10 guides to finding your purpose, remember, babe, I am not a coach or an expert. I am just a woman sharing my world and my thoughts with you. Take what resonates. Just because something works for me, it doesn't mean that it will work the same way for you. We all have our own stories and our own path in life. But maybe my words can inspire or motivate you. That is my only intention always. So here are the 10 guides to finding your purpose, babe. Let's do this. Number 1, it keeps coming back, even if you try to ignore it. Even if life gets busy, even if people tell you it is not realistic, the thought comes back, the desire comes back. That's how music was for me. Even when the fire was low, there was still glowing pieces inside. That is not random, that is a calling. Music simply chose me. I cannot run from it. Every time life hits me hard and I feel like giving up, a new lyric, a new melody, or a sudden spark of inspiration finds me. It's like music keeps pulling me back, reminding me why I am here. For many years, I tried to have a normal life. I really did, because this dream, this calling, it's hard. And the price is very high, sometimes painfully high. But I had to accept that I simply cannot escape from it. I think in music, I simply am music. And if you feel the same, if no matter what you do, you cannot stay away, if it haunts you and keeps calling your name, that is your sign too.
That is not just passion, that is a purpose. It is almost like a beautiful obsession, something your soul refuses to live without. Number 2, you cannot stop doing it. A hobby is nice to do. A purpose is literally I can't stop. Even when I could not sing, I was still writing, still thinking in melodies, still planning video shoots and outfits. Purpose has this energy of, I must. It almost owns you. When you're doing it, everything stands still. You are completely in the moment. And you never want it to end because it feels like pure magic. Time disappears. You blink and suddenly 15 hours have passed. You love it so deeply that you simply cannot stop. You're willing to put in every hour it takes just to see it come to life. Number 3, it feels natural even if it still needs work. Purpose does not mean no effort. You still have to practice a lot. You still have to train a lot all the time and every day. You still have to study. But the base of it feels natural. You can see yourself do it and it comes to you naturally.
Look at this, guys. Is it so pretty? What is this? Oh my god, I love this. I want to live here. Like, look at this.
When I'm on stage, I feel at home. It feels easy and natural, like you have done it every day your whole life. If it comes naturally to you, if you are really good at it, that is a big sign. You should not have to fight so hard and force it to come to you. Often we can look back at our childhood and see what we truly loved doing and what we were naturally good at. That's usually where the clues to your purpose sometimes can hide. This is something the amazing writer Robert Greene talks a lot about, and especially in his book Mastery. It's such an inspiring read, one I highly recommend because it can really help you reconnect with your natural gifts and discover your true purpose. Number 4, it makes you happy to create, not to only get the claps. This one is a big one. If you'll do this, even if Instagram disappeared and YouTube didn't pay and nobody came to see your show. Because purpose is about meaning, not just reward. And of course, payment, recognition, and success are wonderful, but they are not the driving force. The real drive comes from the happiness you feel when you give, when you do what you are passionate about. That's true joy. You feel whole and you feel like you contributed something meaningful to the world. For me, spreading music, giving people a beautiful experience, or here on my vlogs, sharing something you can reflect on, something that might inspire you to become a better version of yourself every single day. So what is it that makes you truly happy? Find that and do that every day. Number 5, you are willing to sacrifice for it. I gave up my social life, my whole life. I was disciplined. I chose studio sessions over parties and fun, and I still do that until this day today. I am so boring. If you are willing to change your lifestyle for something, that's a sign that it matters on a soul level. People who follow their purpose often say they prioritize it over comfort. If you're willing to sacrifice everything for this dream, even when it's hard work 90% of the time, and it is, even when years go by without seeing any results, you keep going because deep down you know it is worth it. And when those small moments of success finally come, then there is a quiet voice inside your gut that whispers, see, it was all worth it. Number 6, Your pain confirms it. When I lost my voice, I fell into the dark hole. And that's when I knew how deep my calling actually was. Sometimes loss, sickness, breakup, burnout, they all show you what you cannot live without. Sometimes we have to look at our hardest experience to find our calling. I think for a long time I actually took my voice and my talent for granted. It was not my intention, but because I could sing, I didn't have to learn it. It was just the one thing in my life that came naturally to me, the one thing that I was very good at. So I never really saw this as a gift or a talent. It was just who I am. It was a part of me, like I can walk, that's the same, I can sing. And growing up without parents, being so completely on my own in every aspect of life, my voice, my poetry, and my music became my therapy and my home. The only safe place where I could express myself and get my pain in paper. It was just a part of me. Yet, when I lost my voice, everything changed. I finally saw it very clearly. Maybe life hasn't been fair to me, but I did have something, a real gift. Maybe I didn't have everything other people had or my friends had, like a simple and good childhood, but I had this voice, this talent that God and my Father have given me.
Here I am. I took a shower. I put on my makeup. This is today's look, my signature Annella look. This one I always love. A nude lip, an eyeliner, of course, a little bit of glitter. And yeah, today's dress is this beautiful dress. It is a long, elegant dress with this one on the neck, some beautiful jewelry, and I will go with some black stilettos and a black ponytail. And Dante and Versace has been so sweet to me. They gave me so much, snacks and cake and all that stuff, which is amazing. So yeah, I've been editing till now. And in 2 hours I will be performing, and my husband will come and help me with these in-ears. And it is so annoying because I have never ever performed with in-ears because my outfit always all over the place. But then after I tried it with the band and we rehearsed, I was literally screaming so much, and my throat has been in pain since. I was like, you know what, I definitely need to have the best in-ears because I will be performing a lot now in Dubai. Oh my god, I cannot believe I'm saying this out loud. It is so crazy. Like, this is literally the dream, to be performing again. And yeah, anyway, getting ready. Hubby will come, fix my in-ears, and then we will go and see the boys play before I have to perform. So yeah, let's do this. And the room is just so cute. I love it. Yay!
You ain't on Netflix and chill kind of guy. Oh my, you are a denying kind of guy. Oh my.
Now it's time to do some warm-up. Here I have my bottle of water. I put it up till half, and then I have my straw, which is very thick. I don't know if you guys can see this. And then I just do it like this. So I go up and down, and if I want to do even more advanced, I take the breathing. So I say and you can continue like how long you want it, but go up and down, up and down. And usually I do this at least 15 minutes before a show, before performing or practicing or rehearsal, but 30 minutes would be very good. So yeah, that's the plan for now. Drink some tea and get into the dress, do the final makeup touch, and yeah, here we have my makeup area. It all looks like a mess, but I'm so excited. Oh, I need my fixing spray. This one is so good, guys. By the way, this one and Kryolan is like the best makeup spray ever. So yeah, let's do this.
After losing my voice, singing was no longer just about singing. It became about creating something meaningful, something I could be proud of as an old lady one day. I wanted to leave behind a legacy of songs, something that said, I was here, I gave my soul, and I did my music. So today I see my voice as the greatest blessings that I can write, create, and sing. That saved me from my childhood and my life. And honestly, I would do it all over again. Every sacrifice, every sleepless night, every betrayal, every hard moment, because I know now it was actually worth it.
Let's go. Show is on.
And honestly, back then, when I felt so deeply tested and it was so unfair that this happened to me, at that time, losing my voice felt unbelievably unfair. I could not understand why life had to be so cruel to me, why I was giving this so-called beautiful gift only to have it taken away from me. I was angry for 2 whole years, very angry at God, at the world, and most of all, myself.
Guys, it's one of my own songs called Perfume, and it talks about a woman's intuition, which we all know is never wrong. So here comes Perfume. Thank you so much. Okay, this next song is one of my own as well, and I wrote this song to my husband because I literally think that he deserves a trophy for being my SOS every time. So this songs go out to all the wonderful men we had out there. So super name, cheers for the good men. And an official kind of guy. Oh my, oh my. I did not a ring kind of guy. Oh my, oh my. You said the bar so super high. Oh my, oh my. No other man ever dared to try. Oh, 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 oh. You know how naturally I let you leave. You know how naturally I let you. I feel so funny that you have the way you love me, I'm my head. You want to make, will Thank you so much. So the last song I will be performing for you guys tonight is also one of my own, and it is 10 years ago. It's so crazy to think about that I wrote it 10 years ago. But it talks about being in love with a married man, which is a no-go. So here is Married Man. We don't do that. You're giving me signs, I'm deeply fascinated. Butterflies, I get so weak, you got me fascinated. Now eyes tell a story, we're about to cross the line. It's not fair, baby, you're not free, baby, you can't be done. It's a crime to be in love with a so much, and thank you to Dante and for AJ and David. It was such an honor, and yeah, thank you for tonight. See ya.
One more time for Annella, everybody. Give it up for her one more time, please. Thank you.
Done with my performance. Guys, I was so nervous, but when I went on stage, it is like I'm somebody else. It just turned on and it was so good. People were so sweet. They were like, yay, I did it. Peace.
Number 7. Other people feel it from you. Sometimes your purpose is mirrored in you. People tell you, oh my God, when you do that, you shine. They cry when you sing. They tell you, oh my God, I felt that. That doesn't mean we live for people's opinion. No, but that is a confirmation. Purpose usually pours into others. People feel you. So here is a little piece of advice for you. Ask your friends and your family what they think you are really good at. Ask them what they love about you and what you do that inspires them. Maybe you are amazing at baking, or throwing unforgettable parties, or giving good and honest advice, or helping others. Maybe you can be the perfect coach or the perfect creator. Sometimes the people around us can see our strengths more clearly than we can, and that reflection can be one of the greatest guides on your journey to finding your purpose. And number 8, it aligns with something bigger than you. For me, it was also my promise to my father. It was honoring what he couldn't finish. It was understanding why he was so unhappy when he stopped. Purpose often connects to a mission: healing your family line, serving women or men, praising God, telling stories. When you feel like I am part of something bigger, that's a purpose. Number 9. You can see a version of it that feeds you, others, and even your bank account. Purpose doesn't have to make you poor. It can be something you love, that people need, and that you can get paid for. That balance makes it even more sustainable. When you finally reach the place where your purpose starts to bear fruit, when there is a reward and you can actually make a living doing what you love, everything suddenly makes sense on a way deeper level, because there is so much hard work that no one ever sees behind the scenes. We all make it look so easy from the outside. So we should not underestimate how incredibly it feels to reach that point. It gives you even more passion, even more drive, because now there is a real light and a carrot on the end of the tunnel. And when your purpose truly comes from the heart, the success and the money doesn't make you lazy. It fuels you to give even more. Last one, number 10. You would regret not doing it. Imagining yourself at 80, would you say, I wish I had tried? If that regret feels heavy just thinking about it, that's your purpose talking. For me, I actually feel guilty if I am not doing something in the name of music every single day. I feel like I owe it to myself, to my music, to my father, to give my very best. And I know I could not live with myself if I didn't go all in and give it everything I got. And especially after experiencing what life felt like without music for 2 years, and seeing what that did to me personally, who I became without music, I know I can never ever walk away from that again. So if you cannot imagine a life without at least trying, if you know deep down that you will regret not doing and going for it, that's a clear sign you have found your purpose. And I just want to say this quick again to all the girls who compare. Your purpose can be raising incredible, loving children. Your purpose can be to run a company. Your purpose can be to dance. Your purpose can be to transform your body and build a strong mind. Your purpose can be to sing like me. None of those is more holy. Remember, we cannot measure happiness. So you have to find out what truly makes you happy and alive. And here, ladies, I have a little bonus tip, number 11. If you are not married yet, choose your partner wisely. This is so important. It's truly one of the most important decisions you will ever make, because like I always say, your partner can make you or break you. And if you already know your purpose and you have a big dream, then find someone who understands what that means, like what it really means. Someone who knows the sacrifice that comes with a calling. Too often we see couples who didn't have the deep conversation, where the one wants to settle down and start a family, while the other still wants to fly high and chase their dream. And after years of trying to make both worlds fit, it can tear them apart or break a soul. So remember to ask the real and hard questions and be honest for your own sake. So be selective, ladies. Be intentional. You owe that to yourself, to your future kids, and to all the sacrifices you have already made in the name of purpose. So, my beautiful love, if you are watching this and thinking, I don't know my purpose yet, please don't shame yourself. The fact that you are even seeing this vlog and asking the questions mean you are awake. A lot of people live their whole life numb, never asking, and you are already ahead of them. And if you already know your calling, are you actually honoring it? Because I don't want you to be 80 years old and realize you were chosen for something and you didn't do it. If you are lucky enough to have a calling that is loud, you will not get peace until you use your full potential. I saw this in my dad and I refuse to repeat it. I love you, babe. Thank you so much for letting me share my story. And if my story and my vlog helped you, please share it with another woman who is still searching. Let's help each other, babe, because we lose nothing by sharing and supporting each other. There is enough love, success for all of us. And on the contrary, I truly believe that good karma always comes back 1,000 times over, because good attracts good. So thank you so much for listening, my love. And if this message resonated with you, I'll be so grateful if you will subscribe and share my new little vlog channel with your friends. It will make such a huge difference in my world and help me reach even more girlies out there. I love you. See you on the next video. Mwah. Kisses.